Welcome to Beginner's Yoga, to feel good and relax. When you're ready, we'll start in an easy seated position. If this isn't comfortable for you, you could always sit on a blanket or prop the hips up with something. Then start by closing the eyes and lower your chin to your chest. Draw your chin across the chest over to the left shoulder. Inhale. And with your exhale, draw the chin over to the right shoulder. Inhale, back to the left. Exhale to the right. Keep this flowing with your breath. Bring the head back into neutral, lifting the chin away from the chest. Bring your arms into a cactus position. On your inhale, draw your arms back and bring your chest forwards. Lift your gaze up. With your exhale, bring the arms together, round your back and bring your chin to your chest. Inhale, arms open, chest comes forwards. Exhale, arms come together, round. Inhale as you open. Exhale as you round. 2 more, going at the pace of your breath. And coming back into neutral, reaching both arms up, interlace your fingers and flip your palms to face up. Lift your shoulders up by your ears and lift your gaze to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, relax your arms, release your shoulders. Place the left hand by your left side. Reach the right arm up and over as you bend to the left. You can let your head tilt to the left shoulder to invite the neck to relax. Lifting the chest, windmill your arms over to the right side as you bend to the right. This time you can relax your head towards the right shoulder. Inhale to come back into a neutral position. Then make fists with both hands and start to roll out your wrists. Going a few times in one direction, and then in the other direction. Shake out your hands all together, and then come into a hands and knees position called tabletop. On your inhale, lower your belly to find a back bend and gaze forwards. On your exhale, round your back, picking up the back of the heart. Bring your chin to your chest. Inhale, lower the belly, arching your back. Exhale, rounding the spine, bringing chin to chest. Keep that going at the pace of your breath. Once more on your inhale and your exhale. Then come back into a neutral spine. Extend your left leg back, keeping the toes on the mat, and reach the right arm forwards, keeping the fingertips on the mat to begin with. Gaze down for balance. Then you have the option just to lift the arm, or you could also lift the leg. The key here is to maintain a line from the foot all the way to the fingertips, so no arching in the back. Lower the hand and the knee, and then we'll switch sides, extending the right leg, keeping the toes on the mat, starting with the left fingertips forwards. And again, you can either just lift the arm or lift the leg as well, keeping one strong line, gazing down to help with the balance. Good. Lower the hand, lower the knee. Then tucking both toes. Start to lift your knees, lift your hips, and push your weight back towards your feet. Bring your chin into your chest. You can keep a bend in your knees as you arrive in downward dog. It might feel a little weird to begin, so start to pedal out your legs, giving your body time to arrive here. Find a still position. Take an inhale through your nose and a big exhale, sighing it out through your mouth. Look forwards to your fingertips and walk your feet in towards your hands. You can keep a bend in your knees here. Take a hold of opposite elbow and gently sway side to side in ragdoll. Release the hold of the elbows. Bring your hands to your thighs, and with an inhale, lift your chest level with the ground. With your exhale, fold all the way forwards. Place your hands on the mat and step your feet back into plank. The aim here is to remain in a neutral spine. You can always lower the knees if you need to make it a little more accessible. Push the floor away. Hold for a deep breath in. And then exhale and lower your knees down. Bend your elbows, bringing them in towards the sides of your ribs, and slowly lower your chest down to the mat. Bring the forearms in front of you. Then push the forearms into the mat to lift your chest into Sphinx. Inhale here, roll your shoulders back if you can. With your exhale, lower the chest, bring the hands under the shoulders and push back up into tabletop. A couple more times through that flow. So tucking the toes, lift your hips and push back into downward dog. Hold for a breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Look forwards and step your feet to your hands, coming into forward fold. You can always keep a bend in your knees here. The legs don't need to be straight. Bring your hands to your thighs. Inhale, lift your chest halfway. Exhale, folding forwards, planting the hands, stepping back to plank. Knees can be up or down, you decide. Hold for a breath in. Then exhale, knees down, bend elbows towards the side ribs and lower down to your chest. Forearms to the mat again, press the floor away. Inhale into Sphinx. And exhale, come back into tabletop. Tucking your toes, lifting your hips, coming back to downward facing dog. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, side out. One more time. Looking forwards, step forwards, forward fold. Hands to thighs, inhale, lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank. Maybe you can challenge yourself this time and keep the knees off the mat. Hold for a breath in and push the floor away. Exhale, knees down. Bend elbows towards the side ribs as you lower your chest down. Forearms to the mat for Sphinx. Inhale as you lift your chest. Exhale, push back into tabletop. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, come back to downward dog. Hold for a breath in. Exhale to side out. Looking forwards, step your feet to your hands, coming into your forward fold. This time from your forward fold, bend your knees so that you can bring your fingertips comfortably to the ground. Step your left foot back and lower your knee. Then reach both arms up into low lunge. We're looking to stack the front knee over the ankle and the back knee under the hips. Relax the right arm to your side. Then bend to the right, reaching through the left fingertips. Inhale as you lengthen the left side of your body. And exhale to release, lower the left arm down. Bring both hands into prayer. Twist to your right. And just holding this position, keeping a long line from the crown of your head down to the back knee. Option to open the arms out into a T shape. And draw the right arm back a little further. This might help you twist a little deeper. Then windmill the hands down to the mat and step back to plank. Seeing if you can lift the knees again, holding for 2 breaths this time. Pushing the floor away. Lower your knees, bend your elbows, lower down to the belly. This time, keep your hands under your shoulders. Roll your shoulders back and lift the chest into baby cobra. So it doesn't have to be too forceful. Just find what feels good. With your exhale, come back to tabletop. Tucking the toes, lifting the hips back into downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale to let it go. Look forward, step forwards into your forward fold. Again, bend your knees so that you can rest your fingers on the mat comfortably. Step the right foot back and lower the knee. And reach your arms up into low lunge. Just take a look down, see if your front knee is over the ankle, see if your back knee is under your hips. Relax the left arm to the side and lean over to your left, stretching the right side of the body, reaching through the right fingertips. Good. Release the bend. Then bring both hands into prayer at heart center and twist to your left. Keeping one long line from the crown of the head down to the back knee. Option to keep the arms as they are or to open them into a T shape. If you'd like to come into a further twist, draw the left arm back. Use it as an anchor to help you twist further. Windmill the hands down to the mat, stepping back to plank. Holding for 2 breaths again. Push the floor away. Exhale, lower your knees. Lower down to your belly. Keep your hands under your shoulders. Inhale into baby cobra, lifting the chest. Exhale, lower the chest down. Push back up into tabletop. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, come back to downward dog. Holding for a breath in. At the end of your exhale out, step the feet forwards back to forward fold. Bending the knees so that you can rest your fingertips on the mat. Step the left foot back, but this time keep the knee raised. Reach both arms up to come into high lunge. Again, the front knee is over the ankle. Then relax your shoulders, soften the space around the neck and the upper back. Hold for breath in. As you exhale out, turn your back foot open so the toes point to the side of the mat. Open your arms wide and you're turning your upper body to face the side of the mat. You can either gaze so that the chin is in line with the chest, or you could turn your head to look forwards over your fingertips. Flip your front palm to face up. Inhale and reach up as your left arm reaches back to catch the back leg. Reverse warrior. Hold for breath in. On your exhale out, windmill the hands all the way down to frame the front foot. Turn your back foot to face forwards, and we'll step the back foot forwards, coming into forward fold. Bending the knees, resting the fingertips on the mat. This time, stepping your right foot back, keeping the knee raised, arms up into high lunge. Take a quick check of the front knee, then relax your upper body. Inhale here. With your exhale, the back foot will turn open, arms will come to a T shape, and the chest will turn to the side of your mat. The chin can stay in line with the chest, or you could turn your gaze and look forwards over your fingertips. Flip the front palm. Inhale and reach up, leaning back into your reverse warrior. Inhale here. Exhale, windmill the hands down to frame the front foot. Turn your back foot to face forwards, and this time we'll step back to plank. Holding for 3 breaths. See if you can always lower the knees halfway. Exhale, knees down. Lower down to your belly. This time, keeping the hands closer to the side ribs. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale to lift your chest into cobra. Exhale and lower the chest back down. Push back into tabletop. Tuck your toes, lift your hips into downward facing dog. Final one of this practice. Hold for an inhale. Exhale it all out. And looking forwards in between your hands, step the feet forwards. As you find your forward fold, you might like to straighten the legs a little more now. You could rest the hands on the floor if it's within reach, or you could rest the hands on the thighs if it's more accessible. Relax chin into chest. And begin to slow down your breath as we start to slow down this practice. Bring the hands to the mat. Step back into tabletop. So you could step back to plank and then lower the knees down. Reach your right arm up and twist open to the right. Thread the right arm under the left, reaching through that window. Then lower the right shoulder and the side of the head down to the mat. Invite your body to relax here, so begin to let go of any muscular effort. Let yourself soften into the support of the ground. Push back up into tabletop. Lift the left arm up, twisting open to the left. And then thread the arm under the right. Lower your shoulder, lower your head to the mat. And when you find your pose, start to relax here. Come back into tabletop. And you can sit back on your heels and swing your legs round. Hug the left knee into your chest, keeping the right leg straight. And wrap the right arm around the left leg. You could hold onto your clothing to help you grip. Place the left hand behind you for support and gaze over your left shoulder. Slowly release, extend the left leg. Bend your right, hug it into your chest. Wrap your left arm around your leg and place the right hand behind you for support. Gaze over your right shoulder as you twist. Slowly release, facing forwards, and extend both legs and come and lie down on your back. As you lie down, hug your knees into your chest and start to rock your knees from side to side, giving the lower back a gentle massage. Keep the right knee hugged into your chest and extend your left leg down to the mat. Draw the knee across the body to the left side of your mat. Using your left hand, resting against the right knee. Then reach your right arm out to the right side, and if it feels okay for your head and your neck, turn your head to look to the right. Slowly untwist. Hug your left leg in and extend your right leg down to the mat. And using your right hand on the left knee, draw the knee over to the right side of the mat. Reach your left arm out to the left side. And if it feels okay for your head and your neck, gaze over towards your left hand. And extend the left leg down to the mat. Separate your legs. Relax your arms either side your body. We'll finish in this posture, our final posture, Shavasana. Slowly relax your body. And allow the weight of your body to be supported by the ground. Start to wiggle the fingers and toes. Becoming more aware of your surroundings. Hug your knees into your chest and roll onto your side. And ready, come back into a seated position. Lifting from the crown of your head to lengthen your spine. Just rest your hands on your knees. Finish by inhaling, lifting your shoulders up to your ears. And with your exhale, roll your shoulders back and down, letting go of any residual tension as you do. That completes the end of our practice. Thank you for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, I think you might also benefit from practicing this one right here, so you could save it for later.